Good morning, students of class 10. Yeah, welcome back to the e-classes now. Let's continue our lesson in English, the 100 dresses part 2. And today's date you can see over here. So we have reached part 3. Maddie had sick feelings. So Maddie felt very bad after hearing the letter. When Miss Mason read the letter, and Maddie felt very bad. She felt guilty. There are altogether 6 points. Let's go one by one. Maddie was highly disturbed after hearing the letter. She could not put her mind in the lesson in the class. She could not concentrate in the class. She was thinking about Wanda and she felt herself very guilty. And she thought that it is because of her that Wanda had to leave the school. Number B, she cursed. Curse means say something that brings harm. She cursed herself for remaining silent. She began to realize that I should have stopped Peggy, and I remained silent. That's why she felt guilty. So she cursed herself for remaining silent when Peggy teased her. When Peggy teased Wanda, she stood by Peggy, but she remained silent. She did not say a word. She only stood by silently and said nothing. Maddie said nothing. She even didn't try to stop Peggy because she was scared. She herself was poor, we know it. It was as bad as what Peggy had done. She felt very bad equally. That Peggy had made a mistake, a big mistake, a serious mistake, and she was equally to blame. But she felt guilty. So Maddie felt guilty. So number D, she felt nothing less than a coward. She felt that I am a coward. She began to realize that I am a coward. I am so scared of Peggy, that's why I didn't stop her. She put herself in Wanda's shoes. Means she kept herself in Wanda's place. And she began to realize, put herself in Wanda's place. That is, put herself in Wanda's shoes means she began to see herself in Wanda's place. She decided to find Wanda. Now Maddie thought, a whole day in the class, she thought that we must find Wanda and say sorry to her. It was possible that she thought that it was possible that she had not left the Bogin Heights. Maddie thought in the class that she must be there in the house. It is possible that she had not left that Bogin Heights where she lived yet, and she thought in the class. So that's why they decided to go and visit Wanda to say sorry and feel sorry. So number F, Peggy had also the same idea. Peggy also thought the same thing. They decided to go to Wanda's place or in Bogin Heights after the class. They planned to visit Wanda's house after the class and say sorry, and did not mean to hurt her. They wanted to say that we did not mean to hurt you. We are playing fun. We are just having fun, that's all. We are not trying to hurt you. So they wanted to say sorry. That's why they wanted to visit Wanda's house. So next, Peggy and Wanda visited Wanda's house. So in the next class, we'll talk about both these girls. After the class was over, they visited Wanda's house. And what did they find there? We'll talk about that in our next class. So that's all for today. Thank you very much for your watching. Now keep on watching the videos and study at home. Do regular studies and reading, and don't waste your time. So we'll meet in the next class and continue our lesson. Now get ready for the history class now.